Welcome to Lesson 7, all about spine stability and strength. In the previous lesson, we started exploring the core, focusing on the deep abdominal muscles. In this one, we will look at the other muscles that are a crucial part of the core and what role they play in providing stability for the scoliotic spine. Then, we will look at the specific needs of the scoliotic spine in terms of asymmetric strengthening and how it can help stabilizing the curve to avoid it getting worse or even in some cases correcting it. So, as we have seen in the previous lesson, the core is made of muscles at the center of our body. The core is where all movements start, or should start, and plays a crucial role in us being able to perform daily tasks and activities properly without hurting ourselves or compensating. It helps us stand up against gravity with the least effort possible transferred to the spine. Today, we will look at some of the muscles of the posterior chain, the strong muscles located at the back of the body. The first group of muscles we'll look at are the spine stabilizers. These are the erector spinae, the multifidus, and the QL. We have seen them in a previous lesson too. In the lumbar area, these muscles need to be strong to hold the spine in a slight extension, the ideal lumbar lordosis. When the spine is stable in this position, pressure is taken away from the intervertebral discs and absorbed by the muscles surrounding them. But these muscles are often either underused or misused, for example, as a result of poor posture, like the rounding of the lower back, or imbalances caused by asymmetries in the daily use of our body, for example, sitting cross-legged. The lower back is not supposed to be overly flexible. It is actually meant to be stable, with these three sets of muscles acting as kind of walls on each side of the spine to protect it. So if we are not supposed to move from the spine, where are we supposed to move from? This is when what we call the hip hinge come into play. In most cases, we are supposed to move from the hip joint. For example, when bending forward, the lower spine should remain slightly extended in its natural healthy and stable lordosis, while the movement is supported by the muscles of the hip joint, such as the glutes, the hamstrings, and the adductors. We have looked at these muscles in a previous lesson, so I won't be going that much deeper into the function of each of them. But this illustrates how training the core should involve strengthening these muscles as well, and even better if you can activate all core muscles, both the deep abdominals and the muscles of the posterior chain together. Now, let's look at the specificity of asymmetric strengthening needed with scoliosis.